Murder Most Foul on the Gelatinous Cube Express.
Yeah. I've still got concentration up. Let's do 48 again.
If we are connected, I think we're good to pick up and continue. This will just, without the other two, it will make a TPK that much easier, and I appreciate that as a caring and concerned DM.
Listen, if there's a TPK, okay, let's just get it over with. Let's just do this. I have plenty of characters I can fall back on. I've only played as Vexus for two sessions so far. Who needs to keep playing as them? Let's go.
Vexus nearly died in the first session.
Right?
Vexus will be fine. Vexus will be fine.
I'll be a little sad to lose DD.
Me too. I put a lot of work into setting up things to knock you guys down later, and untimely death would ruin all of that.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Why do I have a bad feeling about that?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
What you say?
Death is not. Death is not the goal. Torture, artful torment to twist the soul and bring blood to the narrative. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Okay.
My goal is for Rodo to live forever.
I'm just gonna tap out now.
Like Tithonus, will live forever but forget the old age clause.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Last week, you guys stumbled upon, through no accident, a wormhole that led you to a limbo dock that had Gith Zerai inhabiting a little monastery, which their minds held together. And your minds too had some power of creation in that world, that you could make things that you could think come true, but only in that space. Being separated from that space, those abilities, those gifts, those creations can no longer be sustained. So as you leave Limbo, the gifts of Limbo crumble underneath. Dee Dee, you had an interesting experience where you had a sensation like another being outside of you put ideas in your head that they wouldn't let you go, and that you needed to kill one of them, which you did not succeed in doing. Bloop started a fight, which lasted one round, exactly one round, and Bloop went splat. The party got into the Spelljammer, into the hatch, and there would be no contestation of them flying away. What I was debating on telling you last week, one of the last things that got dropped down in was a little disc that says Brawl, and it looks like a little map. And it was like a departing gift from the Anarch. And as the party has zoomed away from Limbo Space, back into their wild space, long distance trek now, that's where we pick up, with everybody flying still in wild space towards Brawl, in the same manner we've been doing. What do you guys do?
Above board, I'm having trouble launching the map.
Same.
I was afraid of that. As I said,
it was just up, too. That's weird.
D&D.
There we go. Hold on.
For some reason, it just D&D Beyond has been a little bit of trouble tonight. Like, little bit of trouble tonight with maps not loading.
All right, mine worked too. So I think we're all in.
Sauce. All right, who's gonna go first?
Do we know that disc is there? Like, did we see the disc?
Yes,
or
he
is it
would have
still-
very clearly plopped it in. And you guys had told them where your destination was.
All right then. Let's pop the disc in the disc thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you pop it in?
I do.
Alright, you pop it up, pop it in. Let me begin. The ship twists. Twists. Slightly in a different direction than you are going. Not drastically, but a noticeable change. I'm assuming you won't do anything to shift it?
Nope. I think the disc is pointing us in the right way. And frankly, friends, I think we just follow the disc because we don't have any better sense of direction.
I hate to say this, but yeah, we do not have a good sense of directions at all.
Loop has been nursing his wounds in his hammock half in puddle shape. And Honest is sitting on a bench.
Not a hammock.
It might be a waterproof hammock, who knows? If you look over, it's just like a bloop soup being cradled back and forth.
I'm gonna go ahead and hold on 1 second. He's not here, but just to like heal him, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a level 1 Cure Wounds for 11 points of health.
I will pop
For
that.
Blue, whenever he gets, yeah.
I'll pop
sweet.
that onto his character sheet.
I imagine we'll probably end up taking a long rest eventually too, but at least that'll fix him up a little bit.
I've been known to attack you guys with people missing in short rest, so it's not a bad idea. He becomes slightly
True.
more solidified. After so long, you guys enter like a tunnel shape, and the darkness is exchanged with streaks of light going past both sides of the ship. Very similar
Can I see
to a
what the
tunnel.
streaks of light are?
What's that?
Can I see what the streaks of light are?
Make an Arcana check. So you can see the light. Do an Arcana check to see how much you would know.
14.
They're pretty. They're certainly pretty. There's probably some magic to them, some stretching of fabric of reality, but you can't quite place your finger on it. But they're pretty.
Okay. Thank you, Dan. I like pretty lights.
They are pretty. And Rodo, with your glasses, your eyes of the eagle, you get the full 360 view. Everybody else is just confined either to the weapon stations or the front windshield.
Is there any change in the texture that might indicate a place to stop? Or does the map give me any indication of distance? Because we were able to pick up food at the Anarch's place, right?
You guys, that depends on the following question. You guys ate. You guys ate there at the monastery. You guys left rather abruptly. Did anybody stuff their pockets as they were leaping in? Leaping away from the
Nobody
dinner
said
space?
it.
Is there any roll we can make to see if we would have subconsciously done that beforehand, knowing how low we were on food? Because I mean, come on, self-preservation and everything. We aren't starving, and I mean, I hope no one in real life is currently starving, right? But our characters are starving, so like. I don't think we would quite be in the right mindset to know what our characters would do because we're not starving. So I think any starving person would see food and try to therefore take more food if they were in a rush to leave. So I would say Vexus would definitely, if he was hungry, would try to take some food regardless of his alignment. He would definitely try to steal some food, and I would hope other people in the party would as well. That's all I will say.
Totally a judgment call. Retconning things is often a judgment call. If you guys would have stuffed your food, no one there would have tried to stop you. So it's just a question of did you do
I did,
this?
yes. I did. Vexus pulls out a muffin, starts eating it.
I'm eating broccoli.
You pull up.
Rodo definitely did not. He would have eaten his fill at the table, but it would not have occurred to him to grab food until we were already running. So he wouldn't have been able to grab anything.
Okay. After
He's
about
gonna
go ahead.
pull out another muffin and throw it at you. Think fast!
Rodo, are you good at catching muffins?
Not this time. I got a 6.
The muffin lands on the counter behind you.
What is the DC of a lightly tossed and now airborne muffin? I feel like that might be worthy of asking people to drop in the chat.
Oh yeah, chat A
I think
words.
so.
Let's see.
At least 3 points of damage.
Vexus 8, 12, like 13 for Vexus. 13's like his passive dex score. A 6 isn't gonna get you much.
Now that's actually kind of interesting because my passive dexterity would be a 14, right?
So it all depends. So probably, I'm not looking at your sheet, but probably it's like 8 plus proficiency plus modifier. Passive scores are a bit weird, and I think everybody uses them slightly different ways.
Yeah.
Most people only consider like passive perception, although there's technically a passive passive everything.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Passive is a weird thing, right? Like passive investigation shows up on the D&D Beyond sheet, but you should never allow me to use my passive investigation because it's a bloody 18.
So how I've viewed
My passive perception is 23.
How I've used passives before and what I like.
Mine is 18.
I use passives in a way that if there's something you don't see and you're not actively looking, it's like your subconscious is telling you to look. So if your passive hits, I like to have you roll, or if it's so high, roll with advantage as an active roll to see if you connect to your subconscious. I like passive as subconscious more so than you can do it while you're sleeping. Although I've used it in different ways playing before. And most of the time I forget it exists, so.
And that's the thing. Most of the time, the only passive I have ever used DMing is passive perception. And even then, it's not necessarily, and you always notice exactly the thing, it's you would notice that there is something to notice when somebody else might not. Like it gets you a general, but not a specific.
That's how I kind of like it. You know something's off enough that you can try to investigate without knowing 100% what's there. Speaking of your questions about the disc, make either an investigation or a perception check.
One of those is +8, Mr. DM. So
this isn't a hard. 10. Would you like to brag some more?
Well, better not.
The reason Rodo has missed seeing anything is because he's turned around in the chair and he's telling you all how good he is at noticing things. Now, friends, I'll have you know that I was voted most likely to see things.
Can Vexus peek over and also try to look over and see what's going on with the disc and help out?
You can, and I don't think he's picked up that muffin yet either. Still sitting slanted on the triangle.
He's gonna pick up the muffin and put it back into his cloak pocket while also looking at what's going on.
Based on that dex check, I would like to point out that it is only at this moment that Rodo moves his hand to try to catch the muffin. Now that you Oh, could have sworn somebody threw a muffin at me.
That's gonna be a 21, Dan.
Vexus, you see this more plainly. Although Rodo, the main thing is not hard to miss. There is like a trail etched into it. Where you started and where it is, it looks like the trail is erasing behind it. Like this is a one-way disc. If it fell into somebody else's hands or you wanted to reverse track to the Githzerai temple, this disc probably would not lead you there.
Oh, interesting. That's good to know.
Vexus is gonna offer his hand out, his feathery hand to you, and just be like, "May I please see that?"
Do I need to keep the disc in to keep the ship on course?
It would stop reading it if you separate it from the container.
You can take a look, but just remember, it's got to be.
Okay, is it already
got to
in
be a
there?
navigation thing for us to go anywhere.
Okay,
but here,
never mind. If it was
no, I've
already
already popped it out. I've already popped it out and held it out to you. I don't think you looking at.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were still looking at the item. I didn't know it was already in the navigation system. So I'll just go ahead and pop it back in there. And I apologize for trying to control a situation in which I did not need to control.
Rodo will take it back and just hold it for a second. He's like, "Don't worry, new friend. If you want to look, you want to look. We're still probably days away." And he will just
get there.
You guys are still in that space tunnel, by the way, as you plop it out.
The same space tunnel as the Yankees? Or?
No, you guys have long now left them behind.
Okay, good. Good.
All right. If he's done looking at it, I'll pop it back.
Yeah, I'm done looking at it. Sorry.
You pop it back in, the ship's adjust.
I thought you were like just like
bit.
gazing at it and it wasn't in the navigation system. So Vex was gonna be like, "Can I see that?" and was gonna put it into the navigation system. But you already were like, I was behind. I was so behind. But I'm caught up now. We're good. Sorry about that.
After a moment, the light streaks fade and you come to a slower motion. The ship adjusts and then starts picking up again. You're right now back in regular space, but it's adjusted and moving unless Rodo stops it.
Do I see anything now that we're back in regular space?
Make a perception check.
No. I refuse.
You need to like restart your computer or something. Whatever you're like doing or whatever you're rolling with, you need to change your dice or something.
You got to change your
those
mindset.
Are some shit rolls, man. You've been
positive.
having some shit rolls tonight.
Honestly, this is the time to roll shit. When the combat starts, that's when you want to roll the 20s. Rodo, you do notice some clouds, but they're pretty thick, obscuring your view. You've seen wild space cloud systems before, so you're getting reds and blues and purples all rolling in and out of each other. It's awesome in its own way, but it's also obscuring long distance viewing out.
Okay, but it's not something I recognize from being something we saw around Brawl, right?
You have not seen these wild space systems before.
Okay.
And after a moment, you see almost like another tunnel wormhole open up, and the ship flies through that. You are again streaking lights through space.
I hope nobody needed to pee. I think that was our last rest stop for a few minutes.
Honestly, I think we can live without going on the rest stop. After that,
Dee Dee, you hear Lavender in your head say, "Deidre, I've been thinking. I think you should let go of the deal you made with the devil. I don't think anything good has come of it.
Honestly, I agree.
So we are agreed you no longer cavort with the devil.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I lost my horn. My actual horns.
Yes, but I have one. He takes his paw and he hits his head. I'm keeping it safe for you. That way you can have it back when it's done.
That's the thing. I never lost my horns before.
You could lose those two, the new ones. I don't like those.
I don't like them either, to tell you the truth. They're a little much. Besides, I'm bound to find some sort of information on who left me there, or at the Grove, somewhere else.
And that is the information you got, but I can't fully remember the way you stated it. It was the least information given to meet the way you worded that phrase. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. On who? So far, all I know is it's someone from the Hells, but I think that's just him here lying to me.
I think that we should go to the Hells and eat him.
Nah, you'll get indigestion as she pats his head.
His face becomes very happy as you begin to pet his head. To give you all a context of where you've been, after leaving the Mimic Meteor, you guys have been, it's been at least weeks, if not months now, that you have been sailing on the verge of starving, finding some place to stock up food, and then repeating the process. How are the spirits of everybody right now?
Unshaken. For Vexus has the power of his god, death.
I don't know if anybody would notice, but Rodo's gotten a little sullen and grumpy.
Oh, you so grumpy.
All the while, Deidre's playing fetch with a small ball she found with Lavender.
Lavender would enjoy that very much. Does anybody...
Rodo has actually spent a fair amount of time with his spell book, kind of fiddling around and writing new formulas in it. He's not sure about the others, but he feels like this amount of privation might be good for him. He feels stronger a little bit than he did when they left the Mimic Rock.
Do you guys have any plans for what to do when you're actually returned to the Rock of Brawl?
Other than supplies and gather information on what happened to Rose's sister.
Yeah, investigate my sister's disappearance. Try to stay out of jail, but we don't have Lucifer with us anymore. So is that really an issue?
Us.
The staying out of jail?
Yes.
That would require one insight check.
Oh.
Insight check.
Let's make it just make it like an 18 DC. I got a 13.
Is everybody rolling?
Everybody who wants to know.
Too.
Nope.
You don't know, Rodo.
Oh, I don't know.
Guys, anything's possible. Anything's possible on the Rock of Brawl.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, I've never even been to the Rock of Brawl before.
It's not too bad of a place, but I
freaking hate it.
Yeah, Luke wasn't a fan of it. All because of all the perfume he has eaten.
He was well kept in perfume.
Yeah.
Why did he drink perfume?
It was an incident.
Many.
Sounds like it could cause digestion problems.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Big gun.
But hey, Rodo.
Yeah.
Would it be alright if we stop by the library while we're in town?
Of course. I mean, there's nothing... Unless we find out something in the investigation after my sister, as there is nothing pressing us immediately on. We'll probably end up at the library anyway.
Right. Thank you. I said need to look up a few things.
The day presses on. Eventually, day will turn to night and you guys will have a rest. Unless you guys aren't willing to take it.
Oh no, absolutely taking that for me, at least.
Okay. You guys
I'm
just all
definitely
clonk out?
taking the rest. But before I do...
We should rest in ship.
Right.
Let's have Bloop stand watch the entire night.
As far as I can tell,
watch. And he kind of puddles up into a solid mass, and then part of him splashes down on the floor, falling out of the hammock. Bloop does not feel well.
It's a reasonable blue. That is.
Can I use another level 1 cure wounds
Sure.
before doing the long rest?
Yes, go right ahead. Thank you, friend Lucifer.
Oh gosh.
Or thank you,
There
friend.
we go. Yeah.
Possessed by Lucifer.
Right.
Before I go to bed, I decided to put the staff somewhere far from me.
You're gonna get 10 points of health. So now he has to stand the whole watch. him and Honest can take turns.
Oh dears.
Okay, so Honest and Bloop take the whole shifts themselves. We could do that.
Yeah.
I have access to
Blue
their
can take the
sheets.
first 4 hours. Kitten can take Honest can take the second 4 hours.
Right.
And yeah, or they can switch off every 2 hours. However they want to play it, they can play it that way. That's up to you, DM.
As I said, I have access to their sheets, so I can roll anything they would need to roll.
Alright, I'm gonna put
Cool.
my rod of hellish flames against one of the barrels.
Yeah. Make a
There we go.
D20 test for me. Just I want to see something.
Uh-oh. D20?
Yeah.
That'll be a 13.
It doesn't burst into flames, but you notice it starts to char where you lean it.
What the? As she thinks to herself, stop it.
You will it down. Now, eventually the smoke will slow down, but it does leave a burn mark on the barrel.
As she returns to the lavender side. Hey, pal. Ready to get some sleep?
Well, I'll be right back.
Wait.
You guys all hit the proverbial hay.
Yep.
Rodo, do you do anything before sleeping? Do you ask for the muffin back?
I'm going to point out the disc to our friends on watch and just say, I mean, wake us up if the tunnel thing changes and gets dangerous, but otherwise...
Yes, I will change the tunnel.
Don't touch the disc.
I am honest. I would never touch the disc.
Yeah. No, I absolutely believe I'm going to sleep.
Everybody settles in for a sleep. Dee Dee, would you be surprised if you woke up in the middle of the night and no one was moving?
Slightly, but not really. Thinking that everyone's asleep.
You wake up and everything seems frozen.
What in the... Guy? Hey, as she looks at Lavender, trying to shake him.
Doesn't
Lavender.
respond.
What in the hell?
As you say, what in the hell is where you left the staff? You see him, cloven-hooved, similar horns to you, standing there, and he looks around. This is not proper accommodations. Would you like me to help you decorate?
No, you are not going to decorate anything on this ship.
It's so gaudy. So much gold and...
I'm back. Sorry.
You guys are asleep. Deidre's in the middle of meeting a friend.
We're meeting a friend.
Yep, you guys are asleep though. And everything is frozen right now. Dee Dee, the cloven hooves echo through the ship as he walks towards you. His wings flutter behind him. And as he approaches you, he says, "Remember our deal. You need to kill somebody for me.
Before you let me go."
Our deal, if you remember correctly, when you destroy the Rakshasa, Al Monroe, and he is completely annihilated, I will relinquish my ownership in your soul. But you must meet that qualification. Kill him, and he must be totally annihilated. No deals with him. If you see him, kill him.
That's a little hard to do if I don't know where the hell he is.
Oh, he'll find you. Don't worry.
You think he cares to find me?
I think that he thinks he needs you.
Very fat chance.
Just remember, he has a date with death, and you are the Reaper.
I much prefer to have my horns back. The old ones. Thank you very much.
How much do you want them back? Is there a percentage you have in mind?
I am not playing this game.
It's a fun game, though, isn't it?
Not for me.
You enjoy those powers.
No, I don't. I use them if I'm necessary to survive something.
May I remind you of something that rod can do that you haven't used yet? You like to make it strike people. Did you know that if you cast something fiery or something a little bit death-ridden, necrotic, one would say, you can use it to maximize the pain you would get from it. My power is at your beck and call. I am a little bit disappointed you didn't kill the Gith. I led you there, and you said no. You have a bad tendency to say no when you should say yes, I'll kill him.
Because I won't kill an innocent person. I know they lure people.
Are innocent. They've all made their own deals.
And what gives you the reason for me to say yes to kill whoever you say?
I'm majority owner, or did you forget?
For majority owner, you're doing a pretty poor job.
I sometimes make poor investments.
I could see.
I understand. Don't worry. Kill the Rakshasa and annihilate him from existence. And my ownership will be gone. What I'm saying, dear, is ta-ta for now. Sweet dreams. As he says it, he vanishes. And Dee Dee, as a dream state occurs, you would wake up back in your bunk, no one frozen.
Can I do a perception check?
I would encourage it.
That would be a 22.
He is not there. Your rod is still leaning where you put it. Lavender is sleeping, although if you wake up in a panic state, he has probably woken up as well. Bloop is not being a good guard. He's asleep as well.
Deidre just pokes at the new small horns on her head. This is going to be a lot harder than it looks.
Do you do anything, or do you go back to sleep?
I go back to sleep.
The rest of the night will pass uneventfully, and everybody will wake up. Rhoda, how do you feel your luck's going tonight?
Are we asking dice or personally?
Yes.
Great.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Distinctly average.
That's fine. This was a low chance of having the outcome I had in mind. You all wake up. The next morning, you notice that when you wake up, you have reached the sea, the astral sea, and you are now floating in its range. You don't see the Rock of Brawl yet, but you know you're not far away. But there doesn't seem to be any other surroundings around you. No rocks, comets, pit stops. Thanks to that roll, no ships.
Oh yeah, Rodo. Your average roll came in handy.
The disc is still guiding us, correct?
It is, but most of it has now burnt off. You could not use it to retrace your steps.
But it's the rest of the trip is still there, right? Like, I'm going to take the con, check out the disc, open the throttle a little bit.
You can certainly expect to be at the Rock of Brawl within the day.
All right, friends, we're getting close. Oi, Vexus, do you have any more muffins?
Hold on one second.
Like, in my mind, they were serving you guys soup and chicken and, like, vegetables. Vexus, like, thought up of as many muffins as he could and just took them and shoved them in his pouch, just thinking muffin,
Yep.
muffin, until he himself became the Muffin Man.
With that 7 luck
myself?
roll, I do not have any more muffins for you.
All right, but we're near enough to brawl. We're near enough.
So, Rodo,
Oh,
the Rock of Brawl has 2 sides. It has the bottom and the top side. Which side would you approach from first? Do you think you would come from top side, or do you think you would come from down under?
Now, Rodo needs you to know that, in his life, the women brawl and the men thunder. So he definitely comes from the land down under.
Rodo is the thunder from down under.
Sorry, jokes aside, which side of the rock do I think my sister's house is on?
Oh, certainly the top side. So I'll just give you the bottom side. You can't dock on the bottom side. But the bottom side is forced labor fields.
Oh, no, we're going top side. No, okay. No,
But
we're definitely going top side.
You would fly
Vex is
through.
gonna see the bottom side and look over everyone and be like, I don't think I like this place anymore. Do we have to go here? I don't like it.
It's gonna be all right.
The bottom side, so minor criminals, they don't have long-term jail housing except for the worst of the worst. Most people are sentenced to labor on the bottom side for their sentence. And they also have little sails that they can use to maneuver the Rock of Brawl if needed. But
Yeah,
you clearly see it as you're flying to it. You'll dock on the top side though.
Yeah, dock on top side.
So you slide up from underneath the bottom side. You now have a view of the top side.
This is much better.
As you fly over, streets are bustling. People look smaller than ants, though, going to and fro. Nothing's distinguishable except for the biggest buildings. The Hammer Street is here, and the residence that you guys have is here. To remind you a little bit of your history, when you first arrived on the Rock of Brawl, you had stolen a coffin ship from a Medusa and vampirates after nearly dying when Lucifer was still alive. You had spent the first time in the company of a very kind beholder who had given you shelter in the Happy Beholder here in the Low City, until the discovery of Rodo's sister's place on Hammer Street. But you guys have spent enough time on the Rock of Brawl where you're not ultra familiar with it, but you do understand the layout of it decently well.
Good to know.
Hey, friends.
Yeah.
Would it be alright if we go to the garden area for that big garden area near the middle city?
I'm eager to stop at my sister's place first. I do need to check some damage that we left, as well as my disappeared sister. Nobody's carrying any apples, right?
Why would I be carrying an apple? Nope. I don't think anyone is carrying any
Vexus is
apple.
gonna throw an apple behind his back.
It does not
if
shatter.
Rodo sees the apple, and immediately ducks and covers. What the hell is that?
You guys have PTSD for apples.
Does the same thing.
So do you guys do a straight march from the docks? It would be docks, quickest route would be up the main road and then take this path.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, when you say the garden, which area did you want to go to again?
Let me try to do the ping. Where is the ping? There's the pointer. Do you guys see the pointer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This little spot.
Yeah, I won't stop you from going, but Rodo is very much dock the ship, off the ship, and he's walking up to the Dwarven District.
All right. Does everybody follow along?
Yep.
All right, Rodo, you're able to make it there without any trouble. Could everybody make a perception check?
Oh, jeez.
What could be wrong with a perception check?
Nope.
Dirty 20.
No, I did not.
17.
Vexus
I swear to God, I'm rolling d20.
Vexus and Deidre, you do notice that a few people are glancing your way and then looking away. With the 20, you see a couple of them scamper kind of into an alleyway. But the party
have some kind of reputation.
A little. You were saying, GM?
Mine with some kind of criminals.
No, I was just saying you guys can easily make it there. So many maps.
So little time.
Honest and Bloop are currently lost, let's say.
Okay.
Boop. They gone.
I told you we needed to hold their hands.
They
I know you think they're adults, but they're capable fighters, but not capable of much else.
Fair enough, but never mind. We'll have to try to find him later.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Wait, has anyone done perception checks or anything as we walk up to the house?
If you guys would like to make another perception check, you are more than able to.
Just as we get up to the house, yeah.
Describe for me the activities you take. What does it look like when you look around?
This is gonna kind of like walk over here. This is gonna kind of like walk over, not all the way, but kind of like peek over, and then he's gonna like try to like flap his arms and try to fly, and then he's gonna be like, and then he's gonna look at his skull, and then cast detect evil and good. Within 30 feet, so he's gonna walk a little bit closer and cast detect good and evil, or evil and good, or whatever, and try to see if there's any evil or good presences in the house.
Hippie, do you know if that ability pierces through full cover?
For the duration, you sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of myself. You can also sense whether the hollow spell is active And if so, where? The spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
I don't think these walls are well, a foot. Might be. Let the D20 decide. How thick are these walls? You get a couple of pings from inside of fiends.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn around and look at the other two and be like, "No, unless you have some fiends waiting for you inside, I don't sense anything good."
Crap.
I'm not sure that spell would actually sense my sister. She's more of a neutral person.
I'm
Except
Well, I
fabulous.
sense something and it's not good.
Oh shit. I can take a lucky guess on who. As Deidre starts to go up to the front door.
I blame my father here, which is why I'm going to curse loudly and say, "Motherfucker!"
Mm-hmm.
All right. Straight to the door.
Straight to the door. Where's the door?
You're at it. That's the main door.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who's gonna be greeting us inside.
You guys ready to open the door?
Yeah. Are we kicking or opening?
You have
I
the
guess we've
key.
opened it. I know I have a key, but
But did you guys kick it
does
or
it
did
look
you
like the
open it?
repairs have been made? The repairs. Does it look like there's been repairs made?
So you can't. So the main explosions were at the top of the stairs. And
Yeah,
you don't
I'm on
have
the
a clear
back.
line
Alright.
of sight yet. You're welcome to go in and take a look.
Oh boys. Well.
Okay, Deidre, you walk in. The room on the right is, you see papers strewn everywhere. There are books on the ground. But more importantly, you look in the other room.
Whoa.
There is a big hole in the middle of the room.
Rodo.
The fuck is that?
I'm asking you the same thing. I didn't do it.
Vexus? Does that hole feel evil to you?
Vexus, the hole does not feel evil, but it does. Does it give you a ping or does it tell you exactly where they are? Does it like give you just the direction or does it like tell you?
Hippie, you're muted, I think.
Yeah, pal.
I was muted. I was crinkling up paper and I didn't want to do that in your guys' ears. I think it's like one of the, it is the location. So it's for the duration you sense the location of anything along those lines. But I feel like it would be like the closer I get, either it's like the louder the ping, or it's like the warmer I get. It's like I get a little tingle in the back of my brain. Something along those lines.
It's somewhere over here.
Vexus is going to ignore the hole and walk over this way.
It's the piano. There's something about the piano.
Vexus is gonna come over and can I do a history check to try to call on old spirit knowledge from spirits that I am helping or whatever to try to play, or would that be a performance check to try to play like a soft tune on the piano?
Is it something from one of your previous people or something from Vexus's life?
Both. It's a teacher per se, probably someone that he had seen doing it, and then also witnessed them be gruesomely murdered right in front of them.
If Vexus has experience with the piano, make it a straight roll. If he's relying solely on the experiences of somebody within him, do it at disadvantage.
Okay. He has seen it before, yes.
Okay.
Performance, straight roll.
You start playing, and then as you start playing, something else picks it up and starts playing with you. You sound mediocre, but whatever's playing sounds actually pretty good.
Do we recognize this from the last time somebody played that piano?
You guys have heard the piano play on its own before.
Mm-hmm.
Nexus, are you saying that's where the evil comes from and not from the whole?
The piano goes.
Do you not see it right now? It's playing by itself. Pianos don't do that. Pianos need a person at them to play it.
Can I roll
This is a
investigation
haunted piano.
Roll.
Can I find a candle around here?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check, Didi. What are you trying to surmise with it?
I'm looking for if there's any footmarks or any sort of evidence that might be near the hole.
Oh, you're not investigating the piano. Okay.
Vexus will though. While she's doing that. Okay, never mind. Vexus is not doing that.
Vexus,
Rodo, take your damn rolls back.
It sounds pretty good. And Didi, what did you get? So the obvious thing is that whatever made this hole came from underneath. It wasn't drilled from top, it was from the bottom. You do see a couple of boot marks in it. It does look like maybe some kind of struggle occurred. And the table that is here, you recognize that it is used to being here on top of it.
I head over to the table.
Candle in here?
There would be candles here, yes.
And like a match or a striker to light it?
I have no doubt that Rodo can light a candle.
You overestimate Rodo.
I overestimate your rolls, but not your base abilities.
You know what? All right. I was looking at my list and I'm like, I have no cantrip that will allow me to light something on fire.
You do have a hat.
I'm going to make a candle down the hole.
You do have a hat.
Hold on.
So I can't find a light. Like
Can I
can't
use
find a way to light the candle.
Sacred Flame?
So I cast light on the candle and then put it under mage hand and lower it into the hole.
That's smart, actually.
I don't think Sacred Flame is an actual flame. It's more like a divine radiant flame, right?
It is, and I don't have it anyway because I'm not I've got Mold Earth and Ray of Frost and Mind Sliver and Mage Hand and Light. So unless you think doing psychic damage with Mind Sliver to a candle will light it, I think I'm just going to cast light on the candle.
Not to be metagamey. You do have a special hat. You might want to save that for later, though. You might want to save that for later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste a hat on this, especially once I remember I can just light the candle, and then I'm gonna float Mage Hand down through it.
It goes down about 20 feet. It goes down about 20 feet. At the bottom, it looks like there's a pipe, like a sewer pipe of some kind.
Big enough for somebody to crawl through?
So there opens up to a cave, and there is a pipe that's taking up half of it. It's an enclosed pipe.
Okay. Is it an actual cave or like a sewer?
It looks like an actual tunnel of some sort, yeah. Like, it's hard to say too much from just looking down into a dimly lit cavern, but you see a rock bottom. This is what rock bottom looks like. You see the pipe, and it looks like
actually
the light keeps going both ways.
Looks like prison and fields. Remember, we saw it on the way in.
Those poor people.
That's pretty good.
If I don't see anybody down there right now, and I know that Dee Dee has told me it looked like a scuffle here, I'm going to leave the candle at the bottom of the hole and just say, I'm coming back to this hole, but we need to verify that she's not in the house and that nobody else is here.
Okay. To remind you guys, this is the reading room. This is the bathroom. It's currently closed. Rodo, there are papers and stuff scattered on the floor.
I would like to take some time investigating the papers, both around the room and especially on the floor, to see if I can figure out what they might have been looking for. Do you guys mind?
Is my ink mess still there?
It would. Your ink mess would have been stained into it, yes. And I believe your ink mess runs up here. Vexus, do you go upstairs?
Vexus is gonna follow the ink stains.
All right.
I'm gonna check around the table for any fingerprints or anything that might look like claw marks.
Vexus, scroll out a little bit. I have the upstairs somewhat.
Well,
so there's wood scattered everywhere at the top of the stairs and the walls blown out. This area isn't open, though. It does look like the wall to the outside has been boarded up. The rest of it's a mess, though.
why do people live like this? I don't understand it. This is why I prefer a temple. They force us to be clean.
Oh no, don't tell me no one cleans up up there.
Left or right, left or right, left or right. Let's go this way. This room seems familiar.
You see bottles of perfume empty scattered on the ground. There is also, it looks like armor that has been played with and discarded. You see the stand in the corner that it used to be standing in, and now it's just scattered on the floor. The room is a mess.
Whoever stayed in this room is the biggest fucking slob I've ever seen. And were they drinking perfume? What an idiot. And walks out of the room over into the other room.
I believe, whose room was this?
I think this was Plucky.
It was either Plucky or Rodo's. I want to say it was Plucky's.
Where did
Rodo was in the one next to that, I believe.
Yeah, Rodo took the small one to the right of that one. Dee Dee had the one by the exploded door.
Yep.
It's more than the doors exploded. That entire wall was exploded out.
The wall went exploding.
Vexus and Rodo, each of you guys roll investigation checks.
Oh, I'm also investigating the table and the debris over here.
24.
Nice, Rodo. That must feel good.
Yeah, keeping them for when they matter.
Mm-hmm.
Rodo, most of the stuff that's scattered on the floor is plays and musical compositions. There's some diaries. You don't notice anything missing. It's like somebody was searching for something and did not find it in there and just threw it all on the ground in frustration. In Vexus.
Yeah, that's what coming to my sister's house is like.
Vexus, you do notice some signs of a struggle upstairs.
In this room?
Let's say yes.
Okay. I want to do a deeper investigation. Is there a certain area of the room that looks like it's more messed up or
no?
It
actually looked like most of the fighting, and it does look like a fight, took place around the entrance. Like somebody was waylaid from behind, and there was a slight fight there. Although it's not as bad as this over here. And Dee Dee, there's nothing special about the table. It's like it got ballooned to the side whenever something bursts through.
Can I investigate the piano?
With a 20 though, you do notice some like drill marks on some of the boards on the ground, even though you're not looking at the boards. And you may look at the piano if you want.
All right. May I do an investigation?
Yeah. And Vexus,
that'll be 11.
As you notice that, it does look like there was a dragging down towards the stairs. And you got an 11. What do you want to do with the piano? It's currently not playing. It like stopped playing as Vexus left it.
I'm gonna look inside of it, see if there's any notes that have been left in it.
You look inside, you see the piano strings and you see the internal workings of it. Nothing seems out of place. Don't see any hidden notes or any carvings on it.
I wonder what they took. Other than your sister.
Other than the dwarf lady.
That's the most important part.
Yes, but but from the looks of it, it seems like they've been after something.
I get that impression too.
You don't think your sister was hiding anything, do you?
That is an interesting question. I need you to remember that we are trained from a young age to sidekick for our father, and you'll notice that I'm not sitting around at home being bored.
I can tell.
We get the bug to wander. We get the bug to adventure. I don't want anything to do with my father at the moment. And I know that my sister had her theater. But would it be beyond the pale that she's got adventures on the side? No. No, I don't think it does.
You don't think your father left your sister anything that someone might be after, do you?
If that fucker got her involved again, I will give him a piece of my mind. It will be the part of my mind that casts chromatic orb at 5th level, and I will fry his eyebrows off. But he keeps tabs on us. He was able to get a hold of me and tell me that she was missing. So he knows she's missing. He was paying enough attention to her to know it, and to know that... Fuck, maybe we need to figure out what's going on here.
Rodo, in what condition would you have left your room?
We didn't really sleep here after the explosion, right?
No, the explosion happened on the way out.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, the bed's not made. There are probably some dirty clothes in the room. We kind of blew up a wall. I was a little bit distracted.
Blew it up?
And that wall was still blown up. So to remind...
You know, we paid a guy to come and fix this.
Actually, to remind you of what you requested on your way out. DM finger in the air. You requested that they patch up the walls, and the outside wall, there's no breach to the outside. The inside walls are still shit.
Oh, right, we were broke.
Or you're more broke.
DD, one would say that you have fell into ruin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, kitty cat. Hi, Kirby.
Kirby!
If this door to the washroom's still closed, I am going to open it and see if there's anything worth investigating there.
No, you do know that it has. You get magical steam towels from that wash thing. Everything else looks as is.
No. Let's check the kitchen area.
Also clear. And so you know there's a door here to the backyard, which is very close to the edge of Brawl.
Alright, I'm gonna check outside real quick to see if there's any clues.
Roll either a perception or an investigation.
Perception. 12.
You don't see any signs of a struggle or a fight or anything that's spilled out. You look up to the second floor, and you can see that the patchwork is certainly different from the rest of the house. The house is old, order, wood, everything ornate and well made. This is a patchwork wall where the explosion happened.
Something tells me the inside's not any different. I'm guessing there's no other clues out here?
There are none that you can find.
Alright.
Anything worth noticing in the dining room?
No, it's like there's some things pushed aside, but it doesn't look like a fight occurred. It looks like really the main areas of interest are the big hole, the study area, and the area around the bedrooms.
I'm gonna take a look around the study one more time.
Anything worth noting up there?
Well, there's a room that's really fucked up.
That will be mine.
Yeah.
And then, what did you say?
Really doesn't take care of things.
Well, that much is very clear. There's wood everywhere. And then in this very small room in which a small orphan might live, appears to be somewhat undisturbed, and the person in it appears to not know how to make a bed whatsoever. They would not succeed within a temple life. Let me tell you, the acolytes would have your head. Now, I did notice that there was just a slight struggle in one of the rooms across from the big room with the idiots that drink all the perfume and wore clothes that were obviously much too small for them. There was a scuffle in the room. You might want to investigate it further yourself, since this is my first time here and I don't know what it's supposed to look like.
All right, Rodo's gonna go check out that room. It was the southern larger room, right?
That appears to be where there is some kind of scuffle having taken place.
Okay.
You see markings on the walls. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. Markings on the walls are clear. Some of the stuff is pushed away from the wall.
25.
There was definitely something that occurred here. It looks like somebody was attacked from behind, and the indentations you notice on the wall are from things like drills and hammers and other tools that might have been adapted for mal purposes. With the
Do they appear to be concentrated anywhere? Like,
it looks like whatever burst through was trying to get somebody about where you're standing.
Sorry.
All right.
And with the 25, you can assume that there's probably some magic tomfoolery going on as well.
All right. All right. Was this door open when you came up here, Vexus?
Was the door open when I went up there?
It would have been, yes.
Yes, it was.
All right. So struggled here. Signs that, they were using tools and some magical bullshit. Is there any indication in the hallway of struggle? Like, now that I know that I'm looking for signs of struggle from that room?
There's dragging.
Yeah, the 25,
ground.
you notice some drag marks they go back towards the stairs.
All right. Anything in this hallway? Like, I'm just trying to see if there is an actual drag pattern in towards that hole.
It looks like whatever the pattern was, by the end of the top floor, they had whoever they're dragging much more subdued.
Fair. Oh. My friends, I need to get in that
just
hole.
go down the hole.
Yeah.
We have. Hold on.
Rodo's got
Why
one
do we-
foot over the hole already. All right,
Rodo,
what?
maybe we should wait on going into the death hole.
You do not know that it is a death hole. My sister is alive and well.
That is a dark hole. A serious dark hole. That
As you say that, the light at the bottom
was
flickers.
tunnel. All right. Let's do this.
Rodo's gonna grab several more candles and kind of tuck them inside his jacket. And then he's gonna climb down the hole.
All right. Is anybody, Vexus, do you head off to the kitchen?
Vexus runs to the kitchen to shove as much bread, potatoes, any edible food that could also last a while into his bag real quick.
I understand
before
starvation mentality.
Then scuttles back off to the hole to then also go down the hole with everyone.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check if I can find any rope?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check real quick before you jump down.
Damn it. 10.
You can't find any rope, but that does beg the question. It's a 20-foot hole. How do you guys descend it?
Hold on 1 second.
I climb down, hanging with my hands just on the edge of the ledge.
You're a small dwarf hanging over a big ledge.
I mean, dwarves are still medium-sized creatures. I'm 5 feet tall, I think.
That's tall for a dwarf.
That is tall for a dwarf.
So I'm just dangling there, and then I drop.
Okay, you drop. Dee
I lost my character, DM.
Where'd you go? Oh. You're in the fog between worlds.
Thank you.
Where'd you go?
I'm gonna come grab this mattress and then walk back down. I'm gonna throw the mattress down.
On Rodo.
On Rodo.
I'm a perceptive person. Obviously, I can see Rodo in there. I'm not gonna throw it on top of him, but it's gonna be He's gonna like try to toss it down to like land on the ground underneath Rodo.
Let's let the dice decide.
Yeah.
Let's make say an acrobatics check.
Hello.
Let's just say
Acrobatics?
Let's try acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. God damn it.
You take it and you plop it right onto Rodo's face. Rodo, can you make either a strength or a dexterity saving throw?
All right, 20.
You are not knocked over. You can squeeze out of the way of it. So
I'm gonna move into the cave and out of the way of the bottom of the floor. But as I'm going, I'm like, who throws a mattress without looking? It's not that deep a hole.
So I also need you guys to do me a favor as you go down.
Yeah.
As you go down, could you all make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage since you don't see what's coming?
Sure.
All of us?
Everybody that's
All of
going
us.
down. And
Oh,
Honest
for the love
isn't
of
there.
Pete.
And Bloop's not there.
I know.
All right, you guys no one made it.
Nope.
Oh,
You guys are
where
in
are
it.
we?
You guys land, and as soon as you come down, big gelatinous blobs slam together. You all feel like there's an acid eating each of you. Please take 15 acid damage. You are engulfed, and we should roll initiative. You all would have had a long rest, by the way, if anybody did not click that button before.
As we get hit with this acid,
You're in.
as a reaction, I'm going to cast Absorb Elements. And so I have resistant damage.
Let me look at something real quick. What are the components to that?
It's purely semantic,
Okay, no verbal components.
no verbal component.
You are restrained, but let's say you manage to get it off. So just so you guys are aware, when these two cube-like things slam into you and engulf you, you are starting to suffocate, and you are restrained.
And how much damage was it, DM?
It was 15 damage.
Yep.
And Rodo, what did you get on your initiative?
Sorry, I haven't rolled that yet. Let's go. 17.
Rodo, you are first. You are suffocating and restrained. Oh, and it is the start of your turn, so you will also take an additional 10 acid damage.
Break.
Oops, sorry.
Well, all right. Let's do this proper, like. I am going to Misty Step.
Okay. And Misty Step. You can't speak. so you can't Misty Step.
Fair. Do I have?
You can use an action to try to strength your way out of it if you'd want. That would be an athletics check.
Oh, is this 1 cube or 2?
There are 2 cubes. Let's say you're in 1 cube and Vexus and Deidre are in the other.
So I can't do anything verbal.
Like all my shit.
You're not alone on that one, man.
No, and I don't think. Sorry, was it 2 or 1? You say it's 2?
Is what? Yeah, there are 2 cubes.
And they're squishing us between the 2 of us, right?
No,
Right.
you're engulfed in the one on the left, and they're engulfed in the one on the right.
Okay. I'm going to start with a bonus action. I'm going to make my telekinetic shove that I got from my telekinetic feat.
Huh?
It's a strength saving throw, so it's probably good at it. But at this point, it is DC 16.
Okay. DC 16. All right, it fails. I'm assuming you're doing the one that you're inside, correct?
I'm doing the one that I'm inside, and it is pushed 5 feet away from me.
All right, which directions of 5 feet you want it to go?
It's going to the left.
All right, you stay where you are, and you manage to push it. You are covered in slime, and it is disgusting. You see Deidre and Vexus floating in this gelatinous cube.
That's interesting. All right. Well, I did just get this neat new trick. So I'm going to back up a bit.
You do notice that there's some other bits of slime covering the wall, by the way.
Covering the walls.
Yeah, this entire area is slimy.
All right, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I'm going to cast my brand new 5th level spell, which is called Enervation. I need a DC 16 dexterity check, please, from the cube that I was in.
Dex, okay, from the cube that you were in. Roll at a 16, has a -4 modifier.
Nice.
So it fails.
God damn, that's terrible damage. 48 for a total of 9.
You do see it wiggle and wobble, though.
Cool.
It's like its own dance. As it like gyrates, You see other bits of bone and decaying things stuck inside it. Probably things it's picked up down here.
Right. And I feel slightly energized as I heal for 5 points.
All right. Rodo, is there anything else?
No, that's action, bonus action. And I'll move a little... yeah, I'm just going to try and stay far away from both of them if I can.
Okay. Vexus, you're next. And as you start your turn, you feel 7 points of acid damage just drip into your feathers. And you are having trouble breathing. You are currently suffocating, and you are having extreme difficulty moving any part of your body.
Okay. Is there any way that I can like scooch my beak? Because I've got a long beak. I don't need that much space. I just have to open it a little crack to get some sound out. Can I stick my beak somehow outside of this gelatinous cube?
It would require an athletic check as an action. And if you broke it if you broke it through with your beak, the action would pull all of you out.
Yeah, I'll just try to pull myself out.
Make a strength athletics check.
$17.
You managed to pull yourself out, but that does take your action. Pick the spot you come out on.
Okay. I'm gonna come out on this side.
Okay. You're like on the pipe. Bonus action?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary. Hold on 1 second. Let me pop over to my actual spell list because I think I can cast it at higher levels than I will if it's only a first level spell. Then whatever. I think it's only a first level. Lame. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sanctuary on myself. So any creature that tries to target me with an attack roll or a damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or either choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. And if I make an attack or anything, then if the spell ends if the warded creature makes it. Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'm warded, and that'll be it for my turn.
Cool.
Sorry for taking a little bit.
So the bad news is twofold. The little slime that you slid into, Rodo, reaches out. Oop, wrong button. Reaches out with a little pseudopod. It misses with a nat 1.
Good.
Vexus, the unfortunate thing is this isn't an attack roll. It's just moving. Could you make another dexterity saving throw?
I'm being targeted.
You have been targeted. You are back in it. You are back to being suffocated.
But wait, this is gonna be doing damage to me though. So this is technically a damage move. It's doing damage to me, so therefore it needs to make a wisdom saving throw or target someone else or lose the attack.
Okay.
If it's all that's just, I'm taking the words literally. If it's gonna do damage to me this turn, that's technically a damage doing move.
It's an attack roll or damaging spell. It's not a spell.
I think if we read in between the lines
Don't
okay.
Don't worry, you're safe with you're safe with Deidre again. After you take 9 points of damage. Rodo, you're within this thing's roll range, so it rolls up against the wall. Could you also make a dexterity saving throw?
Yep. 14.
You're safe. You remain on the outside. You manage to dodge as this thing just gets up in your face. Dee Dee, it is your turn, and you two will get some acid damage. 8 points worth of acid damage. What do? You are suffocating and restrained. If you try to grasp, you're going to suck in gelatinous ooze. And you are still in it. You move with it.
Yep.
So
I'm trying to think of
you and Vexus,
how to get out.
You and Vexus are back again to sharing the same room.
Yep. Is there any way for me to try to get out?
You could try to strength your way out unless you have another mechanism. It's a strength athletics check if you want to go that route.
I'm gonna try a strength athletics.
All right, make a strength athletics roll.
Please. Oh, 20.
You're out. Where do you plop out at?
Right here. Okay.
All right, that's your action. But you plop slimily out onto the ground there.
Okay, you. Crap, I can't use Elder Blast while hitting Vexus. I'll Misty Step to get a little further from it.
Okay. That's... Do you get closer to the other one?
I'm trying to be away from B.
Okay. Just put yourself in the position that you want to go.
Right about here, since I was here.
All right.
Right.
You're still within 10 feet of it, so you realize.
Yep.
All right.
We'll get you out, Vexus!
That will take us back to the top of the order, which is Rodo.
Would it require any kind of check to go over that pipe?
No, you can easily move it. At worst, it's just difficult terrain.
All right, let's start with the action. Enervation is concentration and allows me to push the damage again with actions on following turns.
Okay.
So we do 48. Better that time, 25 points of damage.
Parts of it slop off. It looks like it's having trouble maintaining its consistency. It's getting runny for a gelatinous cube.
All right. What is... Can I get up here on this pipe without... Actually, you know what? That's what my plan is going to be. I'm going to come over here to be on this pipe.
Okay, the gelatinous cube will form a pseudopod and hit you as you move, though. Or try to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
It will miss.
Fantastic.
It feels nice, though. It's like a little breeze behind you as you run away from it. Like a little fan.
And then can I get that... I can't push the other one into DD, so I'm going to push this gelatinous cube back 5 feet with the telekinetic push again.
All right, so strength save for A.
Yeah.
It has a 14, I believe yours DC is 16.
It is.
You push it against the wall.
Cool. That's gonna be it for me.
Vexus, it is the start of your turn. You will end up taking 12 points of acid damage as you can feel your feathers just kind of start to corrode. Would you like to try to do an action to get out of it, or do you have something else in mind? I think you're muted.
Yeah, I rolled athletics, failed it with a 9, and yeah, so I'm stuck in here. So that's my turn.
You remain stuck. Right, Dee Dee, can you please make another dexterity save as you are within this thing's movement range? And you see this blob carrying Vexus begins to
19.
carry you as well. You are safe. It gets right up next to you, though. And 10, 15, and I guess it can dash. 5, 10, 15. Rodo, it can't try to engulf you with that, but it can get right up next to you.
Fair enough.
Dee Dee.
Mm-hmm. That's my... What's my character's name?
What would you like to do? You see Vexus floating in there.
I gotta get you out. How?
It does look like if you are brave enough, you could probably reach in and pull him, but it would be a action to do so.
All right. What part am I near Vexus?
You could just reach in. Your arm would not feel great, but it would be a DC 12 strength athletic check if you want to grab and pull him, depending on how your strength rolls.
All right. Hopefully my strength rolls will be good as I actually reaches in and try to grab his wing. Hang on. I'm gonna get you out.
Nope.
Oh, hell.
You can pull your arm back out, but Vexus does not budge.
Oh, come on, you stupid thing.
Dee Dee, is there anything else?
I'm not sure if I can use healing word.
You can heal him.
Oh, for Vexus.
You can. Does he have to be able to hear it? Does he have to? I'm gonna say you can heal him. Yeah. If you can reach in and grab him, you can certainly heal him.
Hang tight. She casts healing word. If I can get to it. There we go. You get 6 back, bud.
He needs it.
Oh yeah. And I end my turn.
All right. Rodo.
Yes, sir. Back to me.
Back to you. Murder most foul on the gelatinous cube express.
Yeah. I've still got concentration up. Let's do 48 again. Sucky again. 11 points of damage.
Still up. You do see it again, more of it sloughs off though, more trouble containing its form, but it is still able to fight.
How far did it move on its last movement?
It looks like it chugged about 30 feet. But it like used all of its abilities to do so.
Is it my turn? What's going on?
I'm just trying to figure out if I want to run away from this
Oh.
thing. Probably.
That was just really long silence.
You know what? I'm gonna take the opportunity attack and move 30 feet this way.
It misses again. Not one. So the pseudopod
Nice.
comes out, hits the beam. You hear a plop of acidic gel that can't go back into it as it can't barely hold itself together. All right, Rodo,
Nice.
is that it? Or do you want to try to push it?
That'll be it for me. Ooh. Yeah, let's push it again.
It will fail again and go back 5.
That's good. That's what we like. Yeah, I'm done. I just need to figure out some way to be of assistance to the rest of the party.
As you look across, you see Vexus is very badly melting. Like, it's many of his feathers are singed away and you can see the flesh charring underneath. Start out with another 7 points of damage, Vexus.
I end my turn, DM.
With the 15 athletics check, you managed to get out.
Well
And
done,
I'm gonna
friend.
move out over here, and I'm gonna just camp out.
Okay. That takes it back to the top of their turn. Dee Dee, can you make
I'm on-
a dexterity saving throw? We'll see if it's your turn to enter the cube.
18.
You managed to not get engulfed. Congratulations. 15, 20, 25,
It's me
30.
again.
Rodo, it takes all of its movement and extra to try to get closer to you, but that's as close as it can get.
I feel so loved.
And Rodo, you do see that this tunnel does continue on downward.
Does it look as slimy down that way?
You'd have to do a perception check to get a real sense of it, but offhand, I'm going to say no. The real slime's in front of you. Literally, the real slime's in front
Good
of
to
you. Dee Dee.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna move back a little bit. Okay, asshole. How about I slow you down a little bit? Jam, I need you to make a con save. DC is 16.
Alright, Con is one of their... Ooh, another nat 1. That makes 3 for me today.
Nice.
Ah. All
All
right,
the
I cast
dice are
frostbite.
bad. That worked.
Time for frostbite. Cold damage.
Alright, and it loses... How much does it lose of its movement?
It loses Movement wise, it loses. I'm trying to see where does it say that. I'm not sure where it says that.
Oh, I thought Frostbite took it down a little bit.
It's Ray of Frost that limits it, I think.
Okay.
Frostbite stops it from healing.
And it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
Yep.
Okay. Dee Dee, is there anything else? Any movement?
Come on, you disgusting blob. Follow me as I start to go forward, stopping right here.
Okay. You stop there. Rodo, it's back to you.
Well, the action is predetermined. So let's do 48 damage to our friend, the gelatinous cube. I mean, 16's reasonable. I'll take it.
It looks like it looks like it cannot withstand another blow like that, but it is still on its gelatinous feet.
Very good. All right, I am going to go right back here to the corner.
Just so you know, that hallway stretches down a good bit.
Yep. I'm honestly not even looking down that hallway. And then I'm going to push it again.
All right. It succeeds.
All right. I'm still more than 30 feet away. That's it for me.
Good news, Vexus. You are completely out this time. You are not getting worn away by acid, but you do feel that stuff still dripping on you. Quite disgusting.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast, hold on. Insect plague, so I'm gonna have B make a constitution saving throw for 16.
Okay. Its con is good enough to withstand it.
All right. It will take however you want to split that in half, that much damage.
Okay. And what does the insect plague look like?
It looks like there's some kind of bones or something on the inside of it.
Just like
on the picture. So essentially Vex is gonna hold up his crystal skull and it's gonna glow all pretty purple colors and shit like that. And the inside of the on the inside of the gelatinous cube, all of the bones are going to disintegrate into insects as a 20-foot cube, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. And I casted that at what level? Hold on. I think it was 3rd level or some shit like that.
And that's centered on it?
It's a 20-foot cube. Yeah, and it's centered on it. That was a 5th level.
Just make that a cube.
Right there.
You said cube, right?
Well, it's a 20-foot circle.
Okay, I thought you...
Yeah, I have the 20-foot circle right here.
Okay, I thought you said it was in a cube shape.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, 20-foot circle.
Okay, let me just do something real quick.
And
so
then...
yeah. What's your save DC again?
16.
Okay. And it's a con. 2, 3. And what was the damage we rolled for at 21?
21.
Some of the slime also looks like it's getting damaged.
You guys just see a bunch of like locust-like insects. Usually insects you would see feasting on like decaying bodies, now eating at the slimes and everything. And then I'm going to hold on a second. Spells. Hold on one second. How's everyone's health doing?
Great.
Doing good.
Great. All right, perfect. Never mind then. I'm gonna cast a get out of here, you darn thing. A 4th level healing word on myself. Are you gonna allow me to do that? I know you're not supposed to cast multiple spells in one turn. I never acknowledge that rule because
I know the rule.
Spellcasters. Why can't they cast more than one match? Like,
I know the rule.
Never made sense.
We've never fully enforced it. We've let 2 spell slots be used in a turn. Like the only thing that the only rule that we've ever really tried to do is you can only upcast as one spell. That's the only ever rule we've ever actually tried to implement. Like say if you have a spell, if you cast a spell at your highest level, like you upcast it from first to max, the only rule we've ever tried to implement is you can't upcast a second spell. You can cast it at whatever its base was.
Okay, so just as an example, with this turn, I use Insect Plague, which is only available as a 5th level spell, and then casting a 4th level healing word, since that's like max. That's not betraying that rule, right?
No, that would only be upcasting the one.
Okay, sweet, perfect. Okay. Well, with that, healing myself, I'm going to go ahead and end my turn.
All right. It will roll to its turn then. And 10, 15, 20, 25. Dee, it can get up to you, but it can't do anything when it gets up to you. Vexus, does that affect them when they end their turn in it?
Hippie.
Whoops, sorry, hold on. I was reading it as well. So when the swarm appears, each creature in it makes a Constitution saving throw or takes damage on a failed or half. A creature also makes a save when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends it there. A creature only makes a save. Well, yeah, so it's only when it ends it there. It doesn't have to make it when it leaves.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Damage, that one's gonna be 29 points.
So 2 of the oozes get eaten up entirely by the bugs. One looks pretty bad, but still kind of intact, more or less.
I love area of effect spells. Oh, that's so neat.
And Dee, this thing is once again in your face.
All right. Time for you to get pushed back. Once I hate using these type of spells, but Eldritch Blast.
Alright, it's a range spell, so it'll be at disadvantage.
Yep. Disadvantage. Does 11 hit?
It does.
Alright, now for the blast. 10.
Okay, 10.
10 force damage.
10 force, and it gets pushed back 5 or 10 feet.
Let me check. Good pushback. Where does it say it gets pushed back?
It would be one of the features that you would have had the option to take as a warlock. What warlock things did you pick?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Chill Touch.
Okay, you didn't. I don't think you took that one. You have Eldritch Mind, Eldritch Spear, and Devil Sight.
Yep.
I think it's Repelling Blast is the one that knocks it back, so you don't have that one.
All right. And I begin to move out.
Okay, it will smack at you as you move away.
By all means. Let's try.
14 to hit, which I believe hits.
Yep.
Yeah, you feel this slimy pseudopod hit you for 13 damage.
Sure.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw as you cross that mid-beam?
Okey-dokes. Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a 12.
There's a blast of steam that comes out of here for 7 points of damage. You are a tiefling though, so it will be cut in half.
Alright, so cut in half, that would be...
So 3. So you feel this hot blast come out at you.
I'm okay. And I end my turn here.
Okay, you are still relatively close to it, just so you know. And that's where the blast fired out at. Rodo.
Okay.
You can move a little bit further away if you want. That's entirely up to you.
All right, we'll drop the 48 hammer on this slime again since it's still up.
Okay.
20 points of damage.
It had 2 left, so that is more than enough. It can no longer hold its shape. And it just collapses.
Nice. Start making my way back to the others. That's gonna be it for me, though.
Way back to the others. So fucking far away.
Vexus, 1 cube remains.
Vexus is going to lift his crystal skull back up and point it at it and cast Ray of Sickness.
All right, is that necrotic damage?
No. That's poison. Oh shit. God damn it. 23 to hit? If so, 13,
Oh, yeah.
13 points of damage.
23,
Alright.
23 hits.
Okay.
You said it's poison damage?
Yeah, poison.
Okay. It starts to have trouble holding its shape as well.
And then I'm going to cast a nothing because I don't think I have anything else to cast there, honestly. I'm going to point my crystal skull back at that gelatinous cube. Wait, can I use... Oh, no, that's an action. Never. I can't use a channel divinity thing. Okay, never mind. I've never used those before, so I'm still learning that. With that, I want to go ahead and end my turn.
All right. Again, it can get right up next to you, but it can't hit you if it moves that far. It does keep trying to get up close and personal, and I'm not going to roll a save. This thing doesn't have enough health left to let it even try. So your bugs eat away that ooze on the wall.
Yay.
Dee Dee,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
I would like to.
The blob is still trying to close in.
I would like to use Flame Blade, if all possible.
Okay.
Ha. Here we go. On the 3rd level, and let's see. About some slicing and dicing. That'll be a 23.
Oh, yes. You will slice and dice into this cube.
9 damage.
Alright, it looks pretty shaken up.
Oh, I can do. Well, I can't. I'm not sure if I can use Flame Blade for my bonus action.
Flame Blade is a bonus action to start with, I think. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the bonus action is to summon it, and your action is to make the attack with it.
Mm.
So using it's basically bonus action.
Alright, and I'm just gonna continue to head down the path away from it.
Okay, you see
Feel free to do attack
you see
opportunity.
this slimy pseudopod come out again and hit you with a 17.
Yep.
For 12 points of damage, as it just your clothes now are starting to like have holes in them from the acid damage wearing them away. And honestly, Deidre, you look as bad off as this cube does. Or just about. Rodo, you see there's a huge insect plague in front of you. Still in the distance, but there is an insect plague in that hallway.
Yeah, alright, so let's start. I'll move up 30 feet. All right. Tim, would you say that the cube that's following Deirdre is within 90 feet of me? I've got it. When I measure it, it's right at. So
it's right there. Yeah, it's 90 feet is an acceptable range.
How hurt does it look? It doesn't matter. I'm going to cast level 3.
Okay.
We're going to send a chromatic orb its way. $23 to hit.
Yes. Gelatinous cubes are unbelievably easy to hit.
And let's do cold damage, I think. $21 points of cold damage on that.
It freezes in place. It stops moving. It's dead. It's just like a frozen ice cube now. A gelatinous ice cube, if you will.
Nice.
That will drop us out of initiative order. Dee Dee, can you do me a favor? Can you make a perception check? You're the only one who's at a range to see this.
Okey-doke. Does a 15 give me anything?
It gives you something. You see like a little rat tail disappear down these two shafts. Like there's something there. You see a big rat tail, or actually I guess it would be multiple rat tails disappear down there. And as you see them go down that hole, that seems to be the proper place for tonight. You've all defeated gelatinous cubes. Congratulations. Classic enemy.
You always time it perfectly, DM.
Hooray!
You always time it so
No
perfectly.
kidding, man.
Pure luck. Every time.